You thought kindness was enough, that stability was attractive, that understanding opened doors to a woman's heart. But if you ever believed that, it's because you haven't truly understood how attraction really works. And the most ironic part? You see it every day. You sense it when she ignores the one who listens to her and goes out of her way for the one who mistreats her. You feel it when, despite your effort, she always chooses someone else, someone who doesn't take care of her, who doesn't protect her, who isn't there. Arthur Schopenhauer, the philosopher of disenchantment, noticed this over a century ago. In his brutal diagnosis of human nature, he spoke of women as beings deeply guided by instinct, not by logic, not by morality, not by virtue, but by something much older, more primitive, more brutal. And here comes the beast, the man who doesn't ask for permission, who doesn't explain, who doesn't beg, who simply takes the place others fear to occupy. Does it hurt to hear this? It should, because the world you were sold is a lie. They told you repeatedly that being good was enough, that being thoughtful, attentive, sensitive was all it took. But you forgot one fundamental truth. A woman doesn't love with her head. She loves with her gut, with her body, with chaos. And in that chaos, the virtuous man gets in the way. The predictable man bores. The noble man becomes invisible. Look around you. Observe the stories that repeat themselves, the songs they sing, the books they read. The pattern is always the same. The dark man, the tormented one, the one who dominates the room with a look, the one who disappears for 3 days and comes back without explanations. Why? Because he awakens something they can't control. Because he activates the oldest part of their brain, the one that doesn't understand reasons but reacts to strength, to danger, to drama. The man who makes them cry has them. The one who comforts them loses them. And no, this isn't a call to become a monster. It's an invitation to understand that if you don't master your own shadows, they won't see your light. Because light without darkness is boring. Because balance without risk is predictable. And the predictable does not make them fall in love. Schopenhauer said it bluntly. Woman is more instinctive than rational, more prone to the emotional than to the spiritual. And although many want to cancel the philosopher, few dare to contradict what we all see. Romanticism has lied. It has sold you the idea that true love is sweet, patient, serene. But the reality is different. Deep inside their psyche, many modern women want to be shaken, not understood. They want intensity, not stability. They want to feel that they could lose everything at any moment, because that's what keeps them alive. And here comes the big conflict. The modern man has been domesticated, trained to ask for permission, to apologize for existing, to repress his impulse, his strength, his instinct. Meanwhile, they look for desire and end up choosing the one who doesn't apologize, the one who doesn't stop, the one who isn't afraid. The paradox is brutal. In an era of equality, many women still feel a visceral attraction toward dominance, not toward tyranny, but toward the imposing, what they can't control. And you, the one who listens, who waits, who believes that being more understanding will make you more loved, you are being left behind. Not because you're bad, but because you awaken nothing, because you don't activate chaos, because you are not the beast. Don't confuse this. It's not cruelty they seek. It's intensity. It's not abuse. It's fire. It's not destruction. It's the danger. The kind of danger that makes them feel alive, that takes them out of routine, that puts them face to face with the abyss. Have you seen a woman in love with a man who ignores her, who makes her doubt, who is never fully available? That's not a system error. It's a biological manifestation. Desire is born from mystery. Passion doesn't live in certainty, but in uncertainty. The problem is that the man who wants to give everything loses, because he doesn't understand that love is not about unconditional surrender. It's about courage, about position, about impact. And that impact, many times, only the beast achieves. It's not that all women want to be mistreated, but many are attracted to the profile that does not submit, that doesn't need validation, that has a life so full it doesn't empty for anyone. Evolutionary psychology has studied this for years. The female sexual selection instinct tends toward power, toward status, toward emotional dominance, not toward docility, not toward conformity, not toward tenderness without direction. The woman tests, she pushes limits, and only gives herself to the one who doesn't waver, the one who isn't moved by her whims, the one who, even when he loses her, doesn't lose his center. And that center is not built from external validation. It is built from the brutal certainty